Hello everyone, it is me, the Rocking Raptor, and today we are back in my Survival Forever world. We're going to be trying to... Wandering Villager, Wandering Trader. I get distracted very easily. Hello, buddy. You have... I don't know if I need that. I should be fine. I don't know why he's swimming. Why are you swimming away from me? Okay, I don't know what you're doing, buddy. But no, today we're going to be trying to finish the rest of this building. I call it the facade. When we built it, probably not the best name for it, but who cares? Basically, what we need to do is we need to wrap it all the way around. We need to build up the side along this way, and then the other side this way. Build up all the pillars. It's going to be the same build style where it's like all these little different details and like the shutters, the AC units, like the different parts on the wood and stuff like that. Though the wood is going to be a little bit different, so we're going to use like dark oak and brown terracotta like more on this side, and then we're going to use the spruce more on this side over here. Spruce and brown mushroom. So it's going to be a little bit lighter over here and a little bit darker over here, just to try and match that sort of contrast I'm trying to add with like the dark alley here. Alrighty, so let's get started. So basically what we're going to do is, it's nice, the way I've kind of got this sectioned out is that you can do them in like three patterns of three. So it's like 1, 2, 3, pillar here, 1, 2, 3, count correctly, pillar here. Alrighty, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is that, no, I did count this out correctly. These are supposed to be by 3. The bad news is I might have built this 1 block off. I'm not exactly sure. It might have been 1 block off. This might have need to have gone, because well, I had it 5 across. I don't know. I might have built this 1 block forward, but it's whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I hope I get to. So I just uploaded, at the time that I'm making this, I have just uploaded the other video, for this, or sorry, the first video that I made for this building. I'll see. Hopefully, I can get to look at some of the comments. Someone actually nicely left a comment on my first video. I did not look at that because I'm I'm extremely scared. I don't want to look at it. You can't make me. Don't tread on me. I don't know. I'll have to look at it at some point. But no, I don't know. Like I said in the first video I've made in episode 1, I want this to be just kind of, what's the word? Like a documentary of like me making this. I want this to be like something I can go ahead and look back on, and I want, of course I want people to enjoy this and, leave comments and like this and, give advice and all that sort of stuff. But I really, like I said, I want to make this a documentary, and I want to make this world as nice as it can be. So, actually, you know what? Just with the pillars, it's so interesting. Just with the pillars, this already looks so much nicer. Like you can already see the kind of like dark inspiration we got going on here. We're not going to have any windows. So you see like the jungle trapdoor windows here. We're not going to have any windows on this side because, in my opinion, it's kind of like, why would you have windows facing the alleyway? But we will have these jungle windows over here on the right. Alrighty, everyone. I think that has done it for this layer. As you can kind of tell, so I've gotten the alleyway done and then added in all the little walkways and stuff as well. As you can see, so it's like starts pretty regular and then a little bit darker and then some more dark spots and then very dark and then very dark and then starts getting lighter and lighter. And so, yeah, like I said, this already makes it look so much nicer, so much more atmospheric, just walking in in between the walls and stuff like that. This looks so much nicer, and adds such a better like personality to it. So next thing is to start on the walls, and so this is going to be such a pain. Ooh. We need a lot of wood for this. Let me show you all exactly what I'm thinking or how I'm going to do this. So first things first is to do the dark oak running along here, and to strip this. Ooh, I fall down. Then on every pillar, so right here, is going to be spruce, and then we're going to have dark oak windows. So it's like here. Oh, yeah, if I remember correctly, this one isn't going to have a window right here. And then it's, so it's like 4, strip these 2. Yeah, that'll do it. Have this across here. Perfect. Okay. So this is just the outline. I will say I'm liking, this is going to sound really bad because I really enjoy building skyscrapers. I think I'd rather build houses like this, sort of. Not always, obviously, but I think I'd almost rather have these sort of houses built over skyscrapers, or maybe not always, but just I like having the contrast of the building types, where it's like you have these very structured, very kind of monolithic, very similar and all that sort of stuff, and then you have this sort of build where it's like so chaotic. And I will say, since it's so much shorter than these, like I thought this would take so much longer to build than this, but it's actually seeming to be a lot shorter. So that's very nice. Alrighty, and I think that does it. So this is what it's going to look like. We have like you can tell like the different pillars, and each one is changed a little bit. And so we need the spruce. Actually, I'm going to make these ones, some of them spruce, but most of them dark oak shelves. So we're actually going to have the windows, how do I want to phrase this? I guess like inset. So they're going to be kind of like they are here, where they're on this, but there's not going to be any walls surrounding them visible. So it's going to be windows here, that sort of thing. Alrighty, and that is the first layer done. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, look at this. This looks really nice. I still need to do the stairs and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, I mean, like look at like how, so you're like walking here, imagine it's night, and then you'll have the roof overhead, so it'll be even more shadows. I need to run fence gates across, and I'm going to do some of those dark oak, some of those spruce. So I need to do the fence gates, and then I will do the shutters. So I'll try and I'll get the shutters on, and then I also need to do like the, and it's raining again. I also need to do the, what is it called? Like the trapdoors and stuff like that. So, alrighty, I'll be right back, and I will show you once I've got that done. Alrighty, just a quick update. I just added in the trapdoors and the fence gates, and already you can kind of see how much that adds to the build. I mean, just like the extra detailing on the wall. I might add in some buttons or something like that, but just like you can just see how much the trapdoors just add, and of course the fence gates just add a little bit more depth. I need to do the stairs, and I need to go get the shutters and stuff like that. The only problem is I just don't have enough bamboo right now. I need to go find and get some of that bamboo. But no, you can tell like how nice this or just like how nice, but in like a rundown way it looks, just because of like the added depth and stuff like that. So I'll go grab those shutters real quick. I'll also put the stairs up top, and then this layer will be done, and then we just gotta do 3 more. Yay. Alright, I'm just coming up on my buildings, and like, look how look how nice this is. Like in the sunset, you have these 2 gleaming buildings. Look how nice this looks in the dark. And then when this is like fully built, and like this will stretch up, and then I'll have some stuff hanging across. Look how nice this kind of walkway is. Look how dark and like dungy it looks. And then I'll add a few, like maybe like some trash cans or something in here. So nice. I don't know. It's coming along really well. I'm enjoying building like this, and I'm enjoying this kind of build style and stuff like that. Alrighty, that does it. I think I have everything for this layer done. As you can see, I just put in the shutters and stuff like that. I put the stairs up top with the fences. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this. It might stay like this. I might also take them off. I don't know. But no, this is good. I mean, look, I don't know. Imagine you're just walking along here, and then like it feels so congested, but in like a good way. I mean, obviously that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have like a congested city and sort of stuff. And so like the little alley behind here, and then and you can like see the yellow contrast so nicely with the brown there. Oh, I need mangrove wood. Ooh. Ruh-roh, Raggy, we need Ranrove. And we don't have a lot of Ranrove, Raggy. Or Roar. Raggy, why don't we have any money? Scoob, we spent it all on weed, Scoob. I don't know what the fuck you want from me, Scoob. We spent it all on weed. Ruh-roh, Raggy, I didn't wear a rondom. Amantha, so impossible to ignore. Amantha, so greedy we wanted more. I left a ham on the table, as is customary for the bereaved. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, don't you lie to me. I know you think I'm ugly, everyone can see that I'm really not. Alrighty, that is almost the 3rd one done. I have to go grab a couple more bamboo sticks. But for the most part, this 2nd layer is done, or 3rd layer, I guess, is done. And already from like the street, look how cool this looks. Honestly, just like how you're walking under here and it's night, and you just kind of get this little sliver of light and stuff like that. And then like you have the little dark alleyways here and stuff like that. Oh my, this is okay. I think this is without a doubt probably the best building I've made. Definitely my favorite building that I've made. Okay, everyone, we are back. It is now the next day. I had stuff to do. I'm moving into a new place and all that sort of fun stuff. So, just up here in the Cerulean Tower, you can see that it's starting to really come together quite nicely. This side's just about done. However, unfortunately, I am basically running out of resources quite quickly as we're doing this. So I'm going to go run and do a quick resource grab, and then we will try and get everything finished once I am back. So, alrighty, see you then. Enderman jump scare. I don't think I'll ever get tired of just watching my skyscrapers fade into existence like that. I don't know. I can't wait to have like I said, my goal for this world is to have like 100 skyscrapers, each with like some sort of purpose and whatnot. and I can't wait to like be able to fly through all of them and that sort of stuff. Alright, so I've gathered a good amount of stuff so far, though there's still a lot that I need to gather. I need to head to my base real quick and get some more stuff. Okay, I am back. I just got done resource gathering. I have a ton of frickin' resources now. Something tells me this is not going to be enough at all. But hey, I got it done. That's the important part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this, and then I'm going to grab some prismarine. Oop, that was away. Oh well. I have a ton. I'm going to try and do... I'm going to wrap around like this real quick. Then I'm going to try and just get the frame done. Three, 1, 2, 3. I love like the subtle differences in the basalt. I think it's really nice. I've gathered up a little bit too much basalt, but hey, it'll function properly. So that's the frame done. Like I said, this is like so much. It's more complicated in like a building perspective, but when it comes to like a resource perspective, it's so much easier than building one of the skyscrapers. Running low on things, Grandpa. Grandpa, I don't have... They stole my lunch money, Grandpa. I don't have nothing. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Okay. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's you and me, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. Oh, did I leave the birch? I think I left the birch shelves on... I forget where I left them. So that's... I don't think I have them over here. It'll be... We'll do birch... So it'll be... Let's store this over here. Alrighty, just got the outline finished. So we have everything, or the bottom layer, completely done. Everything over here, so you can just see just along the walls, everything is done. So this, I will admit, is kind of more of a... What's the word I'm looking for? It's definitely more of like an actual... It's just like a... That's why I call it the facade, is because it's not going to have too much in it. I think I might use it for storage, honestly. I think that seems like the best idea of what to use it for. We'll use this as a storage room, I think. I just need to, of course, get it finished and whatnot. So, alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and try and build this other side over here, this left side, and then I will be back once we're done. Alrighty, the fourth layer is in now. Last thing I need to do is put in the fifth layer, the last layer, and then I need to put on the roof, of course, which I don't know if I'll do the full roof yet or if I'll just do like the edges or whatnot. But no, this is good. This looks very nice, I would say. I like it. It's been a pain in the ass to build this one though, but no, I think this looks good. Let me know what y'all think down below. Of course, I've got, we're gonna try and finish this more and more. Alrighty, I've got the fifth and final layer of this side in. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I am gonna go put the roof on. I think I'm gonna fully cover everything on both sides, and then yeah, that'll be over half of it done. So we're just walking down this path, and I got the roof on now. It has like the exact feeling that I wanted it to have. Like this is like kind of the dark alleyway sort of feel. Like especially like right here, you can see like kind of how the dark kind of converges. And it's like if you were right here, you kind of like you wouldn't be able to see really anything. And just like you look up and it's like, oh, oh, I can't see the sky at all. Or I was like, oh, I can barely see the sky now. One's like compared to over here, you look up and it's like, oh, look, I have the whole full sky. Whoop, I fall. But then it's like you look up here and it's like there's such a narrow gap. Like if you just shift slightly to either side, you lose that gap. But yeah, now that I have the roof on and stuff, I didn't get it fully completed. But honestly, like, just the way it looks, yeah, I think this is nice. Of course, now we have 2 more frickin' sides to build, and this has been taking a while. This takes a long time to build. But hey, what can you do? Besides just get it done, you know? Okay, that is it for this side and the roof. As you can clearly see, we got this roof done. I don't know. So my thing is, I don't know how I like this. I like how it looks angled all along here. And then, like I said, you can see that I've got this side completely done now. So it's all 3 of the 4 sides are done. I just got to quickly get this back in. And then, yeah, this build is completely done. And it is done. Okay, that is everything. I've gotten the roof on it. I've gotten all 4 sides done. As you can see, I went for something a little bit different than the other side. I added pillars in, and then, oh, okay, it's almost done. I need to add in the stairs on this here. But no, I'll go add those in real quick, and then you can see I did something a little bit different where it's just 1 line of windows instead of 2. Here, I will go show you all the front real quick. So as you can see, I did 2 lines on this side, and on the other side I did pillars and just 1 line of windows. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I thought it would look fine. Let me go grab the stairs real quick. Okay, and I think that does it. So if we fly out over here, imagine I find like another temple or something. There's so much, like, think all of this, hopefully someday, will be like buildings. All of this someday will have some sort of purpose, hopefully like me. All of this will be a cityscape and buildings and all that sort of stuff. I have my spyglass. Look at that. That looks nice. Okay. Well, that is the 3rd of our 100 buildings that we're going to put in here. Like I said, I have not figured out the purpose for this building yet. I think it's most likely just going to be a aesthetic building. Fudge. I can't say the other one. I didn't put the trapdoors up here. Nope, that's not a trapdoor. Okay, that does it. And then, as I showed not too long ago, I got the roof done. Okay, so if we step back, let's say over here, how does this look? Oh my gosh, that looks, oh, it's so nice. I'm so very happy. So very happy with this, honestly. Alrighty, it took so long to do this, and like I said, this is a very unique design. The first time I've tried to design a building like this. Let's go see it from up top. I don't know, now that I have the roof on, it should be like a slightly different view from up here. And then it's funny, I tried to see it from the concrete building, which I still need a name for that building. That's so cool. I like the speckled. It's like a checkerboard sort of pattern, and it's weird because I tried to do it as randomly as possible, but it still looks like there's a pattern or something like that in there. I don't know. But yeah, you can like see the little pink flowers and all the different little stuff. You can see the walkway and stuff like that. What should we call this building? I kind of wanted to call it the Facade. From what I called it last episode, where it was just the front and stuff like that. I really like the idea of calling it the Facade. I can't wait to like have like another building over here, so like build out the road, and then have like another building over here to see it from, with like a further away view, but like a dead-on center, or where you can like, so it's like over here and then you see it from here. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please like and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to name this building. I kind of like calling it the Facade, but if you've got something else, to call it, then that's fine too. Once again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.